Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. We have yet another new release for you guys from Storm Products. We have the Storm brand. We have the Rotogrip brand. Now we have a brand new release from 900 Global. We have the brand spanking new Viking. So the Viking, first of all, it's got really great shelf appeal. It's got the reddish orange, the silver, the bluish purple. It's a very pretty bowling ball that's going to be on the shelves. And honestly, I haven't thrown this yet, but I'm hoping this thing rolls as good as it looks because it looks really good. Mine is drilled pin over my ring finger with the mass slightly kicked away. And the layout on this is 30 by 4.5 by 20. So it's a fairly strong layout for me. And in the video, we're going to be talking about why I chose such a strong layout with this Viking. And we're also going to talk to you guys about Viking versus the recently discontinued Origin. So we're going to throw some shots on our fresh house shot at my home center. Let's go ahead and get started. All right, ladies and gentlemen, first 5 shots with the Viking. Makes me already want to drill a second one. It is that stinking good. My eyes really liked what I saw. With this being a hybrid cover stock bowling ball, you get the best of both worlds. It was clean and pretty responsive down lane. So I really like this. And like I said, it already makes me want to drill a second one. But now we're going to talk about what goes in the Viking, what goes in the Origin, the differences, and then we're going to showcase it here out here on the lanes. Excuse me. So the Viking has the RG of 251, differential of 052, and PSA of 016. Now it has the RB90 hybrid reactive cover stock, so it's a stronger hybrid cover stock bowling ball from 900 Global, wrapped around the Strobe AI core. Now the Origin recently was our hybrid option in the bag from 900 Global with that asymmetrical piece. It has a differential of 248, differential of 050, PSA, or intermediate differential of 020. So slightly lower RG, so you're going to see this one, based on the numbers, start up a little bit quicker. And then the differential of 050, which means that you're going to be able to cover more area on the lane with the Viking rather than the Origin. And we're going to showcase that for you guys, like I said, out here on the lanes. It's got RB93 hybrid reactive cover stock, so it's a stronger hybrid cover stock bowling ball than the Viking, and based on the numbers, it should be stronger and a little bit earlier than the Viking. But now it's my job to hopefully go and showcase that. So now we're going to be throwing the Viking versus the Origin, like I said, on our fresh house shot here at my home center. Let's get started. All right, guys, Viking versus Origin. So the Origin was a very strong option from 900 Global when it comes to those hybrid reactive cover stocks or those shinier bowling balls. It was a motion that I don't think Storm had in all 3 brands, personally. It was a shinier option, very strong, very chuggy throughout the mid lane. and allowed you to play the lanes more front to back. Because of lower RG, lower differential, stronger cover stock, it was just a super rolly motion in the middle part of the lane. Like I said, to play the lanes more front to back on a wet, dry condition or on a lot of volume. The Viking is going to be that option for that asymmetrical hybrid to go more left to right or right to left if you're left-handed. I think it's going to be a great complement to the Origin as well. The Origin, like I said, is very chuggy in the mid lane. As you can see, it's much earlier and a little bit more forward off the spot than the Viking. And there was a couple times where I either went high or I barely smacked out 10. All I had to do was pull out that Viking. And to be honest with you, here on our house pattern, it didn't miss. I felt like no matter where I threw it, that Viking was not going to miss. So do you need a Viking in your bag? 100%, in my opinion. 100%. I'm a huge fan of this ball already. Is it going to be a replacement of the Origin? Yes, to an extent. It's not going to be the same motion as an Origin. You're not going to get that more front to back kind of motion. Like I said, it was just different. But it's going to be a good option for that hybrid, stronger cover stock ball and fall from 900 Global with a little bit of length and a little bit more continuation down lanes. A lot of the times at your centers nowadays, whether it be tournaments or house patterns, there's a little bit more friction than normal. These bowling balls are just getting stronger and stronger. So that's where I think the Viking, you're going to be able to throw the Viking more throughout the day, throughout your league, or anything like that, because it's not as early and it's not as mid-laney to where you'll be able to get some length, good continuation, and kick out those 10s or possibly even 7 pins. So thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Get yours November 21st at your local VIP Pro Shop. And also, too, get your Storm tees on stormbowling.com. Make sure you head over to stormbowling.com. Thank you to coolwick.com. Use my code RMcCormick10 for 10% off your order on coolwick.com. Also, too, thank you to Krista and Lee Sant with Bowler X. Thank you guys for what you do for us staffers like myself, as well as everybody in the bowling industry. We are all much appreciated. And thank you also, too, to Vice Inserts for giving me a best feel when it comes to my tape, my thumbs, my grips. Can't forget about my chamois. So thank you very much, Vice Inserts. We will see you guys next time. Go get a Viking, November 21st. See you guys.